Hello and welcome to Hot Seat. I'm your host, Jennifer Bernwald, and today we are with Miss Suntken.
Hi.
Are you ready for this? Do you
Oh.
take spice well?
Yeah, I eat spicy food as often as possible.
Oh, that's
And
good.
so, at home we're using Red Hot and Sriracha.
Ah, yes. Okay. So we're going to start right off with our first wing so that we have a little bit of spice before our first question.
So
you
we're
wanna
working
start
from
at the
left to
handle.
right?
You start at the handle.
Oh, at
and
the
work towards the
handle,
edge,
okay.
yes.
All right.
All right. And we do put out there to make sure when you use your napkin you don't touch your eyes, your face, because if you get it in your eyes, it can burn really bad, speaking from experience. So, Miss Sunken, how long have you been teaching?
This is my 24th year teaching, and I've only ever taught at Lakewood.
And you love it here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how many different classes have you taught, like, in your whole career?
Is it okay to spit this piece out, or
Yeah.
do I have to tolerate it? Okay.
No.
All right, cool. Let's see. I have taught AP Bio, Physical Science, Biology, Freshman Academy, that doesn't exist anymore,
Interesting.
ACT Prep, yeah, Freshman Academy, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. I had the students write a letter to themselves, and I delivered it to them when they were seniors.
Mm-hmm.
So as a freshman, they were supposed to give themselves advice as a senior.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. It
That's
was like
fun.
that song, Letter to Me. I can't remember who performed
Yeah.
that country
Yeah.
song, but. And let's see. Chemistry, AP Chemistry, Environmental Science. I think that might be it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which one is your favorite class to teach?
Chemistry,
Yeah.
definitely.
Awesome. Well, we're going to move on to our next wing. This is our curry wing. Yes.
All right, the first one was the one that's closest to you?
Yes, the classic hot ones.
Classic, all right. So curry. So Jennifer, is the trick here very tiny bites? Because I see you take
Oh, yeah.
really tiny
Mhm.
bites. I've watched the other footage of Mr. Williams and
Yeah.
other teachers. Seeing tiny bites. All right, good.
Yes. So you've been teaching here for so long. How do you think that the district has changed?
Well, we've had changes in administration, changes in a few teaching staff. When I started it here at the high school, I started with 7 other teachers.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, I think it was about 7 of us that started in this building. And there's just Mrs. Steppick and I that remain in this building out of those 7. One of them was Keith Carpenter, who is now an admin. He's at LES as the principal. We definitely have reduced in size. We had a remodel, so the building is not new to you, but feels pretty new to me still after
Yeah.
that remodel in 2009. And it's a little sad to have a smaller population at the high school, but overall, it's remained my favorite place to be.
Have you noticed your class sizes have significantly decreased?
Yeah, we have some smaller class
Yeah.
sizes.
Do
I
you
currently
like the smaller classes or no?
I think my favorite size class is about 25.
Yeah.
And if you go lower than 25, it's a little bit awkward. And if you go much over 25, like in the 30s and,
Mm-hmm.
33, that's a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, we're going to move on to our third wing.
And this sauce is?
This is I never know how to pronounce this one, Los Calientes.
Los Calientes.
Yes.
Did you take Spanish or German?
I took ASL, sign language.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So do you do dissections? We all know.
In
the
zoology,
building.
yes. We
Yes.
dissect
Mhm.
some organisms in zoology.
What different organisms have you dissected over all the years?
freshwater clam, earthworm, crayfish, grasshopper.
I feel like that'd be difficult. A grasshopper?
Yeah, they're
So
big.
tiny.
They're
Oh,
big.
really?
Yeah, they are from the south. So it's the lubber
Ah.
grasshopper. They're about this big.
Mhm.
You see the most tears over the grasshopper.
Ah.
The students get more disturbed over a grasshopper than even a shark. We dissect spiny dogfish, shark, perch, northern leopard frog, squid, turtle.
Yeah. What's your personal favorite to dissect?
I hate dissecting, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I have so much empathy for the animal. It
Yeah.
makes me feel terrible.
Mhm.
I enjoy witnessing students experience it, and some of the favorite moments are when we dissect the earthworm. I challenge the students to not break the digestive tract open, make a very clean dissection, but it's very difficult to do. So I always have a prize waiting for them that,
Yeah.
if the students that have the best, cleanest dissection with no disruption of the digestive tract
Yeah.
are going to win a bag of gummy worms. They're always excited about that.
Yeah.
And spiny dogfish shark is really fun because students are just freaked out by the smell.
Yeah.
And I've had students throw up in the classroom.
Really?
Mhm.
Yes.
One student threw up in her own hands.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no. That's not good.
Yeah.
All right, we are going to move on to our spicy shark. This is my personal favorite.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
That was a warm one.
Yeah. Definitely upping the heat once we hit that fourth wing. Sometimes I wonder if it's because the sauce is so hot or because we've had so many in a row. But
Yeah, I
after
think-
tasting them,
Yeah, keep talking.
yeah, after tasting them, it gets, the sauce on its own is hot. I've had just that one by itself and it's very,
Oh, definitely.
spicy.
So what we're doing is building flavors. We're building on the hotness.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh my goodness. Okay, what is it like having your own kids in the building?
I have had my own children as students from as early as, okay, let's see, my oldest daughter is 32. She's 32. That was the trickiest one. I pulled her aside and said, this is going to be hard for me. And I think it was the trickiest because it was the first experience of having my own child in class.
Yeah.
I said, I just really need you to do great in this class. And she did. She pulled it off. And after the years passed and I had more of my children, there was a second daughter that came up and then a son. And now my youngest son is here in high school, and I've had many cousins and nieces and nephews be my students. Now it's just a normal thing.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Now is the bomb evolution. This one specifically, make sure you don't touch your eyes or your face.
Okay.
Personally, I think this is our hottest sauce. So,
This is the one where I cry.
personally, the thing that bothers me about this sauce is that it doesn't even taste good.
No, it doesn't. It tastes
doesn't.
terrible. And it is horrible when you swallow it.
Yeah, I got it on my lips this time. Normally, I'm careful about that.
I'm getting ready to.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so this is when the total barfarama starts.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely. What, like, age level do you enjoy teaching the most? Like, freshmen up to seniors, what do you enjoy the most?
Well, let's talk about who I don't want to teach.
Ah.
Seniors have pretty bad senioritis. especially in the second semester. Oh, yeah. Seniors are a tough one to teach, and I prefer to not teach freshmen.
Yeah.
So I've been pretty lucky I haven't had to teach freshmen in a while. I can't touch my nose, right? Oh, shoot.
You can, just be careful.
Favorites to teach, probably sophomores and juniors.
Yeah. Just because they still have that passion to learn.
Yeah, yep.
Is there a month out of the year that you enjoy teaching the most?
All of the months are wonderful. The months where we have some type of exciting thing happening are probably most favorite.
Yeah.
October, probably most favorite with Halloween happening.
Yeah.
My lips are on fire right now.
Oh, me too, believe me. So, with that, we're going to jump into our last wing and finish it off. So this is Apollo. You have the opportunity here to do the last dab, where you add an extra dab of sauce.
Why would I want to do that?
You can choose not to.
So, how would you compare the Apollo to this horrible thing we ate before that?
I would say at first it feels not as bad for the first minute, and then it's just terrible. Oh my goodness. All right, we got this. Last wing.
Are you going to do the last dab?
No,
No?
only unless you do.
Oh, if I do it, you have
Yeah,
to? But what if you don't actually eat the part where the last
Oh,
dab
I will.
is?
We got cameras making sure.
That is tempting.
Tempting?
Let's do it.
Oh my goodness, okay. I gotta pull myself together.
Do I get to put the dab on yours and you put a dab on mine?
No, we do our own.
Oh, okay.
Unless you don't trust my dabbing
I
abilities.
don't know, Jennifer. So, Jennifer, you're a senior.
I am. Yes. Exciting. Close to the end of the year. I
It
bet
is
in your
exciting.
classes you're getting a lot of senioritis.
Yeah, it is an epidemic right now.
Really?
Currently. Yep. What we're noticing is a lot of senior skip days. Do you know anything about that?
I plead the fifth.
Okay.
You're watching my dab, making sure that I get the right
Mm-hmm.
amount. Let's see. This one comes up very slowly.
Yep.
Is that
That
good?
looks good.
All
Yep.
right. Here we go. Shall we cheers? Oh, you want to rub it in? Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, and we're gonna cheers
Yes.
this.
Okay, last
All
one.
right,
Here we go.
go Jennifer.
I will say this one is nice to have an actually good flavor
Yeah.
after the last one.
Yeah, that has actual good
Mhm.
flavor. So, would you like a Kleenex?
Oh yeah, I'd love one. She came prepared.
I did. Take two, they're small.
Okay. All right. And with that, we will end our episode of Hot Seat. Thank you so much for joining me and enduring the sauces with me.
Thank you for this great time.
Yes.